I just started streaming.
Tonight,
I like it.
From Seattle, Washington.
I love it.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Is that eyeliner?
It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot.
I'm screaming.
And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Thank you.
Hey, Brandon, you better back up. That's my man.
Hey, honey.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. On the move to his left. He's got a man, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 96 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., 75 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key...
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Throwing on 1st down. Miles, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down.
Another touchdown.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Oh, that's
Now
just
Gibson's
not fair,
gone.
and now room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington.
He's burning my
Antonio Gibson, 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Out to his left. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Yeah.
81 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they'll square off with the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Good games in the late afternoon as well. We'll stay out east and highlight the matchup at MetLife Stadium, where it'll be the Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins. And then finally a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? They just gave up a big game.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. 22 yards. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Well, you're going to have to stay here with Micaiah, and when Micaiah gets off, because I'm going to Walmart. That means you're going to have to be in charge of...
You come back and she's in the corner with a shoe attached to her ass because she wasn't listening. Okay.
Yeah. Better not throw no shoe at her.
She better start listening then. Okay.
Out comes Washington's offense
No,
as they
I'm
get set to
leaving
take
for
over
after you
here.
get off.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On first down, right back to Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 10 yards there. Good for Washington first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
I think it might have been a scam call.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some
trying to
extra
collect
minutes.
information.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Gibson again, trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
What the fuck, man?
It's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He ain't getting the ball no more. See somebody that can throw the ball through dots.
On 4th down, Miles
Nope, I'm gonna run it in. Get out my way.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation,
the Washington offense set to take over again. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
He ain't got no ball carrier vision. Damn computer stupid as hell.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold
The,
up their four fingers,
the computer running the ball, and he ain't got no ball carrier vision.
You saw the four
He
fingers for
deliberately
4 minute offense. This offensive line is really hunkered down and
spot on
established
purpose.
themselves.
I don't know what it
Put
is.
the game on our shoulders. We'll
He
lead
be
the way,
getting us
right?
in a lot
No
of
doubt
trouble
about it. And let me tell you, if you're a
on this
running back,
particular
all you
game.
want to do is get behind those big fellas.
Oh no, I got the run.
And find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, they can smell victory.
And then I can't really do this whole two running back
Your
thing.
defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block.
Don't
let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock,
Seattle
life will be
used the
good.
timeout.
But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw.
Then he has absolutely. It don't help that he ain't got no ball carrier.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that.
The Washington offense set to take over. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So I'm going to change it and have McLaren run the
Throwing
snap.
to start the drive. Miles slings this
throw it
deep from
long.
McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
It's 1st and goal. Why y'all taking me out?
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously.
I can't do this whole
running
back thing. I really can't.
And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Washington, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. I'm Brandon Gaunt. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.